All right, we got another one. And before y'all come in here, y'all know the deal and the drill. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this one out of California, young Aunt Jefe catches a murder case going to get tacos at 2 in the morning. It get tricky out here, and Flacco got the news. Of course, everybody already know he locked up on $1 million bond. They thought it was burglary or robbery or something at first, but they say $1 million got to be an M case, and turns out that's exactly what it was. So let's get into it and see what Flacco got to say and what news he got that everybody else didn't have.
Young and Jefe was arrested last night on murder charges. Now, the situation and circumstance surrounding his murder has a lot of people torn on whether or not he deserved to be arrested.
Aunt Jefe, the rapper and co-host of the No Jumper podcast, has been arrested for murder. Law enforcement sources have told TMZ that Aunt Jefe was busted by LAPD's elite robbery homicide division and booked for felony murder. He's being held at the LAPD jail on a $1 million bond. Adam 22 told TMZ that Aunt Jefe
It must be getting slow when TMZ out here trying to be in the hood. Like, get lost, man. This ain't even y'all lane, for real.
has been a great podcaster for the last year or so, and as far as he knew, Ant wasn't really in the streets like that anymore, so this is all a huge shock.
When I first found out that Ant was arrested, the first thing I looked at was the bail. When I seen $1 million in California, in LA County, that gotta be a murder. Bruh, in California, you can commit armed robbery and you'll be home the next morning, man. No bond, on recognizance. That's just a fact. So the fact that you got $1 million bond, I knew it was murder from the very beginning and the very gate. But when I got the full details and when I got an understanding of what exactly took place and how he got a murder charge, I put myself in his shoes, and the first thing I said was, man, I'm just lucky it wasn't me, man, because I don't see myself doing anything differently from what Aunt Jefe did. I want to preface this by saying, if the story is true, then what Aunt Jefe did is something that a lot of us, if we were in his shoes, we would probably do the same thing. A lot of us have a certain level of distrust and hatred in our hearts for dudes in the streets. And if we leave our home, the last thing we want is for a street dude.
You know what they say? After 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, ain't nothing out there but the police and the devil. That's real, man. And it's crazy that you can't just go somewhere, enjoy yourself, go get you a bite of something to eat without having to catch a M before you get back home. But I'm pretty sure he did whatever he had to do to make it back home safe. You know what I'm saying? If you got to catch an M at 2 in the morning, you best believe they was trying to push up on him.
To breathe on me. The last thing I want is for a street dude to interrupt my day, to disturb my day, to breathe on me in public. But if a street dude pulled a stunt on me, how they pulled a stunt on Ant from the story we're hearing, I don't see myself doing anything differently. I can see YouTube commentators making videos like this. Poetic Flacco just tricked himself out the streets. Poetic Flacco just ruined his life. It's over for Poetic Flacco. I could see myself in Ant's shoes right now. Here's a video of Aunt Jefe moments after the incident that led to his murder charges. This video tells you everything you need to know about the incident.
What's the good old deal with the good old people, man? Today was not a good day, bro. Today was one of those bad days, man, where the devil was working hard, man. He was at work, man, and he was this close, man. He was this close. This close to cashing in on wishful thinking. So right now, right, I'm in a phase where I'm trying to regroup, you know what I'm saying, and think things through, man, and just, create the space to be calm.
I just want to say this, and this for all my street companions. You know what I'm saying? Just because you up and decide to leave the streets alone and you just like, I'm changing over my life, don't mean everybody else thinking like that are going to give you a pass because you say you not out here in it no more. You know what I'm saying? Some people may be like, man, my homeboy got did in by one of your homeboys or something, so ain't no peace. You know what I'm saying? So just always keep that in the back of y'all mind. Just because you done with something don't mean somebody else is done with it. And the moment you change your life, that's when they say it always happens. That's why You gotta always be prepared and ready. So you ain't gotta get ready. Even when you ain't trying to get into nothing. Sometimes trouble just finds you.
Copacetic, you know what I'm saying, through the storm, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully y'all had a good day up out there though, man, on this Monday, man, you know what I'm saying? To anybody day who was bad like mine, we gonna make it through, champ, you know what I'm saying? As long as we make it through the next day, man, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we got another chance, man, to recharge, man, and regroup, man. Salute. Stay strong.
And the YouTube video that he made after this video tells us the full story, bro. This man, eyes is red. He looked disheveled. He looks like he wasn't sleeping. He looks worried and stressed.
It's a good old big deal with the good old people. It's your boy, Young and Jefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy, Young and Jefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics.
Man, eyes is red, looking into space, expressionless, eyes is glossy, looks like he was crying all night, looks like he hasn't slept, he's stressed out. Man, Jillian, that's scary, man. Nah, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, bruh. All right, I'm rooting for Ant, man, but yeah, Jillian, that's scary. God damn. But what took place and what happened, this right here is the reaction of somebody who realized they just got tricked out of their position. They just got tricked out the streets by somebody who ain't worth being tricked out the streets.
He better hope it's some evidence a homie was trying to, commit bodily harm to him first. Because if you just got off over words, you definitely threw your life away, man. And it happens like that a lot. Some people just get mad or they done said it one too many times. Stop following me or stop talking to me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And just let off. Raw. Woo wop the bam, and now you in a case. You know what I'm saying? That you can't get out of. So hopefully it was self-defense. And in his case, it shows that.
Over. Young and Jefe at about 2 a.m. in the morning went over and tried to get some tacos.
That's your first mistake right there. And by yourself, first mistake. If I'm already in the crib, I'm just going to do without or just make me something in the crib. But I'm not going out at 2 in the morning and I know that I'm in the rival territory no matter what I want.
Now, this late night taco run ended up in a homicide investigation.
The LAPD says there was an argument just before the gunfire, and it all unfolded just steps away from a busy taco stand.
NBC4's Camilla Rambaldi joins us live from the LAPD headquarters after talking with witnesses. Camilla.
Hi, Jonathan and Kathy. Telemundo 52 spoke with the brother of the man who was killed. I also spoke with one man who was working at the taco stand last night. He told me he heard about 7 to 8 gunshots.
Young and Jefe is from A-Tray Gangsta Crib. Young and Jefe goes to a taco stand. He's standing in line for some tacos. Now, when you are a black man and you have elevated to a certain place in life, such as where Young and Jefe is at, where he's a popping podcaster, a successful YouTube channel, he's on No Jumper, he's famous, the rapping stuff is working out, you want to stay away from certain places, not because you...
I just said that. Ain't nothing in the world, and I got all this stuff going on, ain't nothing in the world would have made me get out of my comfort zone and go to where I know it be popping at 2 in the morning because I want some tacos or whatever I'm craving that bad and throw everything away that I got going on. Sometimes you got to sit still even if you don't want to.
Or scared something will happen to you, but you don't want to be around certain groups of people, the street dudes, the street niggas, right? Because the street niggas as a black man is our biggest obstacle, right? Is our biggest obstacle, man, the street niggas. As black folks, we're creative, we mind our business, but there's a subsection of black people called street niggas where they don't know how to mind their business. So Young and Jefe is at the taco stand, minding his business, trying to get some tacos, trying to eat. A Pablo Blood pull up. I think, like, ain't the Pablos from like 5'4" or 5 dudes, who knows, right? But the Pablo Blood pull up. Instantly, an altercation breaks out. He starts to bang on young and Jefe. Where you from, Blood? And Jefe, I'm from A-Tray Gangsta Crib. Cool. That should have been the end of it.
This must be reports of what the witness said because wasn't nobody there, so how he know he was banging on him?
Hey, you from Pablo's? I'm from A-Tray Gangsta Crib. I'm here for some tacos. Let me go about my day. But no. Back and forth kept happening. Now, young and Jefe did something that I think we should all do. Young and Jefe walks away. Gets back into his car. Now, when Young and Jefe gets back into his car, the Pablo Blood follows Young and Jefe to his car. Now, here's the thing, okay?
Yeah, these gotta be accounts from the Taco Man or whoever else was there or witness, cause he know too much in detail.
When a gang member asks you, where you from? That's dumb. Asking you to validate, right? You have a right to walk where you're currently at. Now, my rights to walk and freedom of passage is my natural rights. Is my birthright, okay? My natural right is freedom of passage and my freedoms. Okay, so I can walk anywhere I want to walk because that's my natural right as a human being, right? And nobody has a right to tell me where I can't walk, right? So when a gang member asks me where I'm from, I'm not, man, yo, leave me alone, man, all right, man. I ain't answering none of that, bruh. But, you know, gang culture, that's the thing. So Jefe answers it. Now, I guess when Young and Jefe is going back to his car, the Pablo Blood probably feels like he got the best of the situation. And he wanted to get the best of Mo. So he follows Young and Jefe to the car. And Jefe is in the car.
Yeah, they must have got a witness statement or something, cause he know everything down to the T.
Pablo Blood is still talking ish from the vehicle. F this, F this, F this. And when I say F this and F this, y'all know what I mean when I say F this and F this. I can't say it, right? Because you feel me? Again, I got Crip homies who I love, who, you know, certain words I can't say because if I say them words, P Nice will call my phone tripping. P Nice will check me if I say those words. Right? Rockstar will call my phone tripping. KK will call my phone tripping if I say certain words, right? So I respect the Crips, so I'm not going to say the words, but saying all of that. And after a while, man, when I walk back to my car, I'm in my car, I'm trying to leave, you right here, feel me? Like, I don't know what you reaching for, you yelling aggressively. And Young and Jefe just had enough, man. Just had enough. Pulled out the pistol, shot about 7 to 8 times. Bro got hit, bro died.
And that's why I say people be moving reckless too, because you done follow the man to his car where you know he might got something. What's wrong with people's brains these days? You just gonna follow somebody to their car, not knowing what they got, not knowing what they capable of, and you just doing all of this. And then you got sent upstairs to the upper room. Should let that man just get his tacos, went about his business. Now you got a meeting with Jesus and God to talk about your life.
And now we're here. Allegedly, because he's still fighting the case, he could be completely innocent. This could have all been a misunderstanding. So allegedly, people, allegedly. But allegedly, that's why Young and Jefe killed the dude from Pablo Bloods.
Let's go ahead and get you to some video from earlier. In this clip, you can see several bullet holes in a...
Ooh, it looked like he hit that boy with something big, man. That's something big right there. Yeah, he sent him to meet his maker, boy. He should have just let him get his tacos and bounce, Joe. Sent you upstairs.
Fence near the stand. The LAPD says the shooting was reported just before 2 in the morning near the intersection of Holmes and Slauson Avenues. As you mentioned earlier, there are a number of businesses in the area. Police say a man walked toward a car and there was some sort of an argument. Police say the man was then shot and the shooter took off in a car. It is unclear at this point what led up to the argument. The family of the man who was killed.
So that's the cat right there that got hit. Banging goes wrong, man. That's why it's cool sometimes to mind your business, especially if you out there banging and ain't got nothing on you. Your fire is your words. You tripping, homie.
Has identified him as 30-year-old Deshaun Coleman. They shared a photo of him with our team. Here was more from his family and reaction from a man who was working at the taco stand.
We don't know nothing. All we know, we need justice. He was a good person, a loving person.
They always get on the camera and say that, don't they? If he was a good person or a loving person, he wouldn't have been out there pressing somebody about what neighborhood they from at 2 in the morning. He was a good person.
He took care of everybody.
We hear some people yelling, like yelling bad words. Start fighting.
Did you hear the gunshots?
Yeah, I hear the gunshots. I hear like 7 gunshots. And
oh, he said they start fighting. So you basically tried to move on somebody and you don't know what they got under their clothes or their coat or in their car. You dudes is just downright stupid and be losing your mind, man. And you paid the ultimate price for your toughness. That's all that is.
And that scares me. I didn't move. I was frozen, like no zero nerves. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if to run or to stay.
Jordan Guzman told me he has been working at the taco stand for several months and that this was the first time he has seen a shooting in the area. Again, at this hour, police are still looking for the shooter and they do not yet have a description of the suspect's car. Anyone with more information on this is asked to call the LAPD. We're live in downtown LA. Camilla Rambaldi, NBC 4 News.
Camilla, thank you.
And Jefe's bond is $1 million, 10%. He only needs $100,000. I think Jefe has $100,000. Jefe has a dispensary in town. So Jefe makes money all type of ways. He should have $100,000. I'll be very shocked if Jefe doesn't have $100,000 to pay his bond with. Now, if he don't has it, would Adam pay it? Now, I was watching the No Jumper show, and Spody Face asked Adam, like Adam needs to go ahead and bond out Jefe. Now, do I think Adam is putting up $100,000 of his own money to bail out somebody? I don't think so at all. Now, Adam did bail out Brick Baby, but I think Brick Baby bond was like $5,000. Well, it was 10% is $5,000. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this?
All right, we got that one, man. And as y'all see, man, young Aunt Jefe, No Jumper host, locked up, caught a murder charge going to get tacos at 2 in the morning or right before 2 in the morning. But remember, like I told y'all early in the video, only thing out at that time, like my grandma used to tell me, is the police and the devil. That means nothing but trouble. So if you already in your comfort zone, stay there, man. Stay there. Don't get hungry because you got the munchies if you ain't already got it in the crib, man. The best place and the safe place is to be in the house. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Remember, when you come in to watch those reactions, hit that like button, man. Until we drop the next one. We out. Peace.